Hey, what's up guys? I want to bring a story to you guys. One of the biggest obstacles I've ever faced in my 2 years of selling on Amazon. I lost my $30,000 a month Amazon business, guys. That was pulling $15,000 a month in profit into my bank account, and I've lost it for literally the past 5 months. And if you're new to this channel, my name is Luke W. I've been documenting my journey for the past 2.5 almost years of me selling on Amazon. I built up a product label brand, like I said, doing $30K a month. Everything was great until Amazon shut my product down on March 23rd, guys. Let me go back to where it all started. So I woke up and pretty much saw a notification from Amazon saying they shut my listings down. They're restricted products due to the fact that they are professional medical devices, which in no way they actually are. They wanted documents that I just didn't have. I talked to my supplier, he doesn't have them. No one has them for my type of product. They wanted a 510K by the FDA showing that the product is cleared, it's gone through medical tests, and this document is very, very expensive to get. I think it's, $15,000 to $20,000 after tests and everything are done on your product to actually get the document. So my suppliers have not done it, especially from being overseas. Working with the FDA, it's a lot more difficult and more costly for them to do this. Now, let me tell you guys, it's not all bad, because I do have some good news about the fact that I've been working on this for all this time, and I'm really close to getting it back. And one more thing, I do have linked down below a awesome resource guide that I made myself just yesterday on the 10 steps to not get your product ever restricted. And even if it ever does become restricted in some weird way, I have awesome resources and special emails that you can reach out to for executive seller support, seller performance, and other special emails and ways that you can get your product back in. So you guys are probably asking, how the heck did you spend 5 months on this and why are you still doing it? You must be crazy. The definition of insanity is doing the same thing over and over and expecting a different result. So what I am doing is actually switching from using an Amazon appeal service, which I hired Young Lane's Amazon appeal service. Let me tell you what, the guy was smart in the beginning. He wrote an appeal letter to get my products reinstated through Amazon, but he just had the worst customer service ever. When I needed him in my time of need, asking him for things, he never gave me a call back. He never answered emails. I just got fed up with the guy and said, you know what, I'm done with you. And for the past 3 weeks out of the 5 months I've been doing this, I'm doing things on my own, and I'm literally on the cusp of getting the product back. And I've been saying this to myself for quite some time, but I finally got it locked in, guys. So Amazon was saying I was using restricted marketing terms in my listing, and that checklist I said linked down below is going to have a list of terms and things that you guys do not want to put in your listings, because Amazon will ban the listing immediately, and they're getting more and more strict. So you guys really want to check out that download I have for you guys on that 10-step checklist. But I pretty much had these words, I removed them all from my listing and said, hey, look, my listing's clean of these restricted terms. They still wanted the 510K. Now, I actually did some undercover research, doing FDA paperwork, calling the FDA, doing all these certain things, but then I actually reached out as a customer to the people still selling my product on Amazon. There's still people selling it, and I'm reading a book, Think and Grow Rich. Everyone knows Napoleon Hill's Think and Grow Rich. This is Think and Grow Rich, The Legacy. And it's talking about having desire and faith. I have a huge desire to get my product back because I have $10,000 in inventory still in Amazon. I really want to get this back, and I have faith that I can get it back because there's people selling my same product on Amazon right now, and they're pulling, part of the desire is they're pulling $100,000 a month in sales on one listing for like the top 3 people selling, and the rest of people aren't even there. Amazon bans so many people selling my type of product. And I reached out, let me get back to this, I reached out to the competitors selling my product and said, hey, do you guys have the FDA approval for your product? I want to know that this is safe to use for me to buy it. And they said, actually, we do not have the 510K or FDA approval. We're working on getting it, but what we do have is the CE special certification through the European Union that is basically the equivalent of what the FDA is here in the United States. So they've done the special tests and everything to get this EU certification, and I guess that's allowing them to sell on Amazon. So funny enough, the people I reached out to are buying from my same supplier. My supplier gave me invoices from these people who are able to sell on Amazon, and I'm proving to Amazon now that I'm buying from the same supplier who's selling the products to the people who are allowed to sell on Amazon right now. So I have their invoices, I have the message from this person saying we don't even have the FDA 510K, but my supplier also gave me the EU certification document, which is basically the equivalent to the FDA document. Now I'm going to submit this, which I've already done to Amazon just 3 days ago. It usually takes quite a few days, like a week or so to hear back from them. But this is it, guys. I submitted the paperwork. I said, hey, I have the documentation. This thing is safe to use. And if they still say, no, you can't do it, then I'm actually going to pull out the card that I have in my back pocket, which is going to say, hey, you're allowing this other person to sell on Amazon right now, and they don't have the FDA paperwork. Look at the message. They told me right up, straight up, they don't have the 510K or FDA approval, but they do have the document that I'm also submitting. So I think Amazon's almost kind of cornered in there, and they have to reinstate my product because they're allowing these people to sell with the same documents that I'm providing. And that's pretty much what it's coming down to. So I really feel like I wanted to bring this video to you guys. I was gonna wait until I got my product fully reinstated and tell you guys about this because I didn't want to lower the morale of you guys watching these videos and saying, oh, Luke lost his business, there's no way we can win on Amazon now. But I'm getting it back, guys. I've stuck with it for 5 months, and this is called relentless desire to get a product back, and you need to do it. And you guys that are sitting on the fence thinking, can I do anything? It doesn't even have to be business related. Yes, you can do it. You have to be relentless. You have to get in there, and you will figure it out. And it's almost like I'm putting on my Sherlock Holmes cap when I'm doing these investigations out here. It's pretty crazy. I went in and looked at the trademark of my competitor and found out their LLC name and tried to find them on the FDA database. They weren't there. So I've done all this extra work to make this happen, and I'm finally about to close this case, and I feel like I got it, guys. So if you guys don't want to have this ever happen to you, drop a like on this video. No, I'm just kidding. But you guys should really check out the checklist down below because it's going to have those 10 steps. It's going to help you never get a product restricted. There's tons of awesome value in there, and I've included the special emails that you can reach out to not just deal with seller support, but actually talk to higher up escalation teams and actually talk to real people that can deal with your issues faster. So that's going to help a lot of you guys, even if you got an account that needs to be reinstated. I've even included some information about appeal services that you guys can reach out to. Whatever you do, don't go to Young Lanes, guys, because this guy had a split personality disorder. Literally, like, he would answer the phone and he tried to play it like he had a huge team that he's like, oh, I have to forward you over to this guy and our other team here to help you. It's going to be a couple of days. This guy would answer the phone and one day say his name's Kevin, and the next day he would put on a fake accent and say, oh yeah, hi, it's Alan today. And he was literally playing the role of like 6 people in his team. So Young Lanes, total scam artist. I talked to Amazon seller's lawyer. This guy wants $2,000 to help you reinstate your products. And I called him and he's like, I don't know if I want to take on your case. It seems like a pretty slim chance, but with the facts that I've done myself and the research I've done, I know I can get this back myself, guys. So you guys can drop in the comments whether you think if I submit this information about my competitor still selling and his documentation and me corresponding my same documents, drop it in the comments. Do you think I'm going to get it back? Do you think I'm crazy for sticking with this? I wanted to start almost sourcing new products, but like I said, I got $10K invested in this. This is my baby. And once I get it back, guys, the amount of money that could be made from this is just insane. Like, I have 3 listings and one listing of the people selling is doing 100K. So I could easily be doing 150K or more with the 3 listings I have, which would be absolutely insane, like $50,000, $60,000 a month in profit. So I'm not giving up on this, guys. Never give up on your goals. Pick up the book, Think and Grow Rich, The Legacy, if you guys want some awesome motivation to conquer anything that you're struggling with in life. And that's pretty much all I wanted to leave you guys with. So thanks again. Please drop a like on this video and go check out that checklist so you guys will not run into the issues that I did. I've learned so much during this, and I'm going to bring more videos about it, but one of the main things I learned is use Amazon as the springboard to get free traffic and launch your brand. Then you need social media and a website to start building your actual brand presence outside of Amazon. So if anything ever happens on Amazon, you have multiple ways that you can still sell your products. So I'm going to be bringing more videos about that, and maybe some resources about people that you can go to help build your website. You can probably just go to Fiverr or Upwork and outsource things like that. But that's what happened, guys. I lost my $30,000 a month Amazon business, and I'm sticking with it, guys. I'm not going to give up. Things I learned skateboarding, just do not give up. Keep doing that trick, and one day you'll get it and you won't lose it. Just like riding a bike as well. So thanks again, guys. Share this with any of your friends that might be dealing with a tough time in their life or trying to get their products reinstated on Amazon. I'm going to bring the video when I get it back, and if this doesn't fly, I'm going to be more updating you guys with kind of the things that are happening with my product appeal and everything like that. But I think I got them cornered in. If they say no to my documents that I'm submitting that show it's safe by EU standards, I'm going to pull out the card of, hey, look, this other competitor's selling the same thing with the same documents I'm trying to provide, who's also buying from the same supplier. And they actually said they're working to get the 510K on the product. So if they get it for my same product, which it is, I'll be able to go to the FDA database and pull that 510K and submit that to Amazon, because it's literally the same product. So either way, I'm going to win. You guys are going to win too. All right. So thanks for watching this video. Talk to you guys in the next one. Peace out.